Hello everyone, it's Earthrise here and welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be having a look at the Earthrise Deluxe Class Quintesson. Here's the box, some absolutely lovely artwork there on the side, your standard Earthrise Voyager box, and some pictures on the back of the gimmick and the alt mode, which, yeah, pretty cool box. Let's put it in the bin now and move on with our lives. As I mentioned in my Week in Toys video, the planet is, it's really hard to read, but I believe it does say Quintesson there. But yeah, let's also put that in the bin now. So the Quintesson itself comes with 3 accessories. It comes with a effects part for like the flowing part, the beam of light that the Quintesson floats on. It comes with a chair for him to sit on, or you can rest a aging Arnold Schwarzenegger in there if you so wish. And it also comes with the blaster, and the blaster just pegs on one of the tentacles, so you can repeat that scene from where the Quintesson brought Optimus Prime back.
You rescued me? You? The Quintesson? I had no choice. The entire galaxy is threatened. Have any of the Autobots avoided contamination?
Not many. And those that have were injured battling Superion. They may be damaged beyond repair.
Who? Tell me.
Cup and Wheelie, Blur and Steeljaw, Bumblebee.
Then let's find them and get them into the repair bay. We'll need your help.
And here is the Quintesson himself with the 5 faces of darkness, which are, of course, Death there. We have War, this one here. We have, around this side, Wrath. We have Wisdom. And we have Judgment. And I always thought it interesting that this one was Judgment, even though it was the Death one that gave the verdict, because surely it might more sense for the Judgment one to do that, but never mind. Now, this comes only partly assembled in the box. These 2 faces are detached and you have to attach them, and it's a bugger to do so. So take your time and make sure you don't break anything. A few of these have articulation points, so Death, his mouth can move even. Wrath even, his mouth can move, and so can Wisdom's, but the other 2 don't. The tentacles can move up on ball pegs, but these are basically static how they are. You can't bend these, and I suppose you could if you put some hot water on there if you really wanted to. But yeah, I think basically that's the position you're going to get him in. And you can get his little beam of light, his little FX piece, clip it in the bottom, and job's a good one. What you can also do is you see all these ports at the end. You can... It's a little bit fiddly because the arm always moves. Try and get it on, there we go. You can attach the blaster like so, which is pretty cool. And there's 2 little ports in the bottom of the FX part to allow you to clip him onto his throne. And that is the complete look for the Quintesson Judge. Now, there is a gimmick with this toy. You have a little lever here and you push it back and the face spins, which is a pretty cool little gimmick. Mirrors the cartoon and how the face is used to turn around. So I think that is pretty cool. Now, for those, one thing I was worried about for this is that I know due to transformation, this part comes off. It is a little bit loose, but only if you turn it upside down. So it does kind of hold in place if you get it at the right angle, but if you don't, it will fall out. So my suggestion is to give it a little twist until it feels tight enough to not fall out. But you're not going to be worrying about that, to be honest with you. You're not going to be holding it upside down too much. So now scale is going to be a big question with this guy, because people want to use this figure in various lines that they're collecting. Masterpiece, Chug, even maybe Legends. But here he is next to a MP size figure. I know these characters never met in the show, but there you are, there's a view so you can see the scale there, and I think that works quite well. Here he is next to, well, kind of a Legends Plus figure, which doesn't work too well really. Here he is next to a standard deluxe figure, and I think that works okay. It works okay. Here he is next to one of the Titans Return Sharkticons. I know you can get Makes Fan Toys versions and all different shapes and colours now, but I think that scale works okay. I would have liked to maybe have these a little bit bigger, but then again I think they were scaled quite well with the Alicon that's coming out. So let's get this guy all transformed up into his base mode. And in alt mode it is a thing. Definitely a thing. This just balances on top, which is really, really odd. I think it's nice that they've given an alt mode, but it's just bloody strange. I'm not quite sure what it's meant to be. I think this is a prison, obviously. You can open up this cage like so, and you can pop in one of these dudes if you really, really want to. But yeah, it's okay, but let's face it, it's not what we're here for. What I've done is that this balance is on top, and I've just dropped the blast effect in there. But I believe you can actually tab this on the bottom as well if you wanted to do that. The tentacles get in the way a little bit of the alt mode, but yeah, I mean it's a thing. It's a base mode. It has some play value. But let's face it, it's not why we paid the admission to this thing. So all in all, the Quintesson Judge, to me, is a must-have. We've been waiting for one of these figures since 1986, and we have never really had a Generation 1 accurate version of the toy. I know we've had some, I think it was in Energon, and also later on down the line in Cyberverse quite recently, but this is the first Quintesson official Judge we've had, and I'm really, really happy with him, and I recommend him. I got mine from Smith's Toys. They're out of stock online, but it looks like there's a few in stock across the country, so keep an eye out on your local Smiths. And until next time, I've been Zort Rider, and you've been
Innocent. Feed him to the Sharkticons.